Completing the Good Earth trilogy is A House Divided by Pearl S. Buck. The first story, The Good Earth, told about Wang Lung, a Chinese peasant farmer, and his connection to the land. The second book, Sons, was about Wang Lung's sons, the eldest, the merchant, and the tiger, and their careers. This third book is about the tiger's son, Yuan, and growing up during the Cultural Revolution when families were struggling between the old and new ways. The tiger was a warlord, and he wanted his son to become a prominent military leader, so he sent him to war school. However, Yuan did not like fighting. He was a peaceful scholar who liked to write poetry. The story begins with him escaping from the military school, returning home, and confronting his father, saying, "This isn't me. I'm not doing this. I need to do what I'm interested in." He begins by setting off to his grandfather's farmstead, the old earthen home where Wang Lung had farmed. Yuan also enjoys farming, and he's at peace with it. However, the neighbors are very suspicious. Why? Because Yuan's uncles have been taking financial advantage of them for years. So he decides that he will go to his mother's and his sister's in the city. His mother welcomes him and encourages him to go to school. This is great because Yuan loves education. However, the young in the city are being influenced by foreign ways. They are dressing differently, they're going to movies, they're dancing, and they are choosing their own dating partners instead of the families arranging relationships. Yuan isn't quite comfortable with these new ways. He likes the old ways, but he feels like he has to dress a certain way now. It's difficult. We're going to jump ahead, and he ends up in the United States studying agriculture. He graduates top of his class after 6 years. And he's had enough of the foreign ways, and he yearns to return home to China. And when he does, he has a more mature perspective. And he really notices the different treatment between the rich and the poor. He loves living in a rural area, but he feels more accepted in the city. China is still being torn between war and peace with this cultural revolution. Yuan's maturity helps him recognize the value and the strengths of the old ways and the elders. When he's living in the city, he sees these old buildings being abandoned. They have great foundations, and they could easily be repaired and used. But no, they don't want the old ways. They want to build new buildings, but they're building them so fast and with cheaper materials that they won't last as long. Yuan also brought new seeds from the United States and planted them in Chinese soil. They didn't grow. They weren't used to the soil and the climate. Again, he recognizes that planting new ideas may not always take in another country. A House Divided is a descriptive coming-of-age story. He rebels against his father, he has teenage confusion, and he's searching for a place to belong. Pearl S. Buck does a great job developing the character and expressing the thoughts and the feelings of Yuan during his life. If you're interested in more academic analysis, check out Peter Kahn. He has studied Pearl S. Buck's works, and he says that A House Divided is autobiographical, correlating with Pearl S. Buck's life in China for 40 years. And then she returns home to the United States several years after the Great Depression, and she struggles with accepting the extreme poverty and prejudices. I loved all 3 books. A House Divided by Pearl S. Buck. Thanks for watching. Keep reading and have a great week.